there is legit drama right now when it comes to the tell-all. We've already reported the drama between Lisa and another cast member getting into a catfight when it comes to the tell-all of Before the 90 Days. But now we're going to be talking about the 90 Day, the single life tell-all, because it seems as if there's going to be a heated argument between two people, that being Colt and Jamal. So let's dive in and see exactly what I found online and what's been reported right now. So 90 Day Fiance tell-all goes off the rails with Colt and Jamal showdown. Intense drama ahead. Oh, are we excited? Let's keep it moving. So recently filming for the 90 Day Fiance The Single Life tell-all, Kimberly shared what went down. She teased that Jamal and Colt got into a heated argument during the segment. Considering that Jamal and Colt are involved, everyone thinks the drama is about to get going in the segment. I mean, to be honest with you, I really hope that whatever this is all about, Jamal's on the right side, because I really dislike Colt. Honestly, the way this man carries himself is just disgusting. The way he treats women is just disturbing. And it's just really and truly unnecessary, because he is a forever moving mad clown. But anyway, let's continue to see what else is being said here. In the newest season of the 90 Day of the Single Life, both Jamal and Colt had their share of drama. Jamal met his adopted brother, Larry. Colt got dumped by Courtney and became homeless. Now the tell confrontation, what could have possibly caused it? You know, if you ask me, I'm going to say that Colt probably decided to open his mouth and decided to talk about Kimberly's adoption and therefore probably talking about Jamal's siblings. That's the thing that I can really think of that's more likely to have caused it. I don't really think it will be something that Jamal said to Colt regarding Courtney dumping him, because, well, Colt is somebody that people always say things about him all the time and he doesn't seem to have much of a reaction. But when it comes to Jamal, if you say something that he doesn't like, there's going to be a reaction. And, you know, it just comes down to if the reaction is justified or if it's not justified. But let's dive in and see what else has been reported here. 90 Day Fiance Colt gets what he deserves, a breakup. Recently, Colt got karma. 90 Day Fiance The Single Life star finally faced the consequences of his actions. Courtney dumped him after discovering his infidelity, which is something that we do know about with the Brazilian girlfriend that he now has called Diana. Honestly, people still wonder, how does he get these women and why do these women actually want to be with him? And really and truly, I don't know. But with that being said, though, we'll move on here. Continues here by saying, while Colt was asleep, she checked his phone and found messages where he was sending intimate videos to a Brazilian woman. That was enough for her to break up with him. Courtney packed his things and kicked him out without hesitation. That's exactly how it should be. Colt had to stay in a hotel, and she said that she finally realized he was actually who people warned her about. And it's kind of sad though, isn't it? Because in life, people can warn you about someone, but it doesn't mean you're going to listen. And I think it's sad that we don't listen when people warn us, but at the same time, it's also a good thing that we have to experience it for ourselves to learn from it. But here's the thing though, there are people who experience things for themselves and actually learn and grow and evolve and mature from it. Then there's people that will still experience it but never actually learn from it because they don't have the capabilities of being reality ready to recognize that you have to look at what's happened, reflect on it, and then grow from it. But only people that are reality ready are going to be in that type of mindset. The rest of them are going to be moving mad type mindset. But let's continue. Courtney became emotional, talked about it after talking about it, after giving him a place to stay and nursing him back to health. Colt cheated on her without a second thought. She questioned if anything between them was ever real. Meanwhile, Colt remained shameless. He even admitted he had been cheating the entire time. He even revealed the woman's photo and said her name is Diana. Fans for Colt got what he deserved after the breakup. You know the interesting thing about this though? Colt definitely got what he deserves. But so did Courtney though. Courtney got exactly what she deserves. Why? Because people tried to tell Courtney and she didn't listen, just like we spoke about. And you see, when you don't listen, that means you end up living the experience. And when you live the experience, you have to be accountable to understand that you've also got what you deserved because you didn't listen to what people said, nor did you pay attention to the signs that were in front of you that you're about to put yourself in a position that is going to be completely moving mad. Then that's something that obviously has to be understood here. So when it comes to reflecting and understanding things and maturing from things and doing better for things, it's very, very important, very, very important that you also sit there and say to yourself, okay, this person did me wrong. They got what they deserved, but I also did myself wrong by allowing myself to even be in this position with this person when the signs were there. But because I have such a big heart, or because I'm a people pleaser, I decided to let that stuff slide. Okay? So these are the things that we have to also consider doing when we are holding ourselves accountable for things, for situations that we put ourselves in that we could have avoided or we could have pulled out of sooner. But it's all a part of maturing. It's all a part of accountability. Jamal and Colt end up in a messy altercation at the tail. Whoa! Kimberly Menace sat down for an interview with Axel Hodder recently. The 90-Day Star revealed some interesting details about the upcoming single Life Tell-All. Kim spilled the beans on the drama. Apparently, Jamal was at his finest on the segment. Jamal and Colt also ended up in a heated argument, likely because Colt talked and acted like a shameless person. Rumors are Colt commented on Kim's adoption this season, and that's something that I can definitely assume would have been the thing that would have, sparked up this argument between the two. And to be fair, let's call it what it is. If anyone's going to comment on anyone's life, one person that we don't want to comment on their life is definitely Colt. And Colt is a list of many people that we wouldn't want to comment on our lives if we was there on the tail all. Just to name a few: Colt, Big Ed, Jasmine, Gina, Angela. The list goes on. But you get my drift. So sometimes the comments may be good comments, but if they're coming from the wrong messenger, yeah, it's not looking good. Now, continues here by saying Colt's cross remarks might have triggered a response from Jamal, and the two ended up in a heated argument. And to be fair, like I said before, Jamal is somebody that is not afraid to get into it with people, because we've seen it in the past with Tim back when he was in a relationship with Veronica. So we do know that he's definitely an outspoken person when he feels the need to be. Unfortunately, we never really got him to be outspoken against Usman, which is something that we all really wanted from Jamal, but I guess we never got that, and no, we will ever get that, unfortunately. We continue here where it says, Kim didn't reveal much about it due to the NDA, but she does describe the tale as drama fueled. Kim also revealed things about Liz coming out and more drama among other cast members. The reality star gleefully shared this about the first tell-all, even though she didn't get any criticism. Interesting. She thinks everyone is feeling bad for her after her adoption stories on the latest season. Interesting. Additionally, fans are happy that Kimberly met with his adopted son Larry this season. She also met his wife and her adorable children. And their adorable children. Now, Kimberly has a grandchild. The emotional episode was really so touching to see her united with her son, whom she gave up for adoption. Jamal also met Larry. It was a wholesome episode for the 90-Day Fiance fans. Blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. Listen, I guess we have to wait for the tell-on to see what happens. That's all we've got to do now, haven't we now? But do you think that Courtney has really learned from this experience? And she's really in that position where her mindset has gone from the moving mad mindset to the reality ready mindset? Or do you think that she's just somebody that likes to come on the interview scenes, says what she says, but it doesn't mean anything? And also on top of that, do you think that the altercation between Jamal and Colt has anything to do with the fact that Colt said something regarding the adoption? Or do you think that maybe it was something completely different that Colt or Jamal would have commented on that would have obviously forced a heated argument between the two? Give me your thoughts in the comment section and we'll talk about it. Have a good day. Hype the video, please. I hope you got the points to do so. Hell, you should be saving all your points to hype my videos. What's wrong with you folks? And also don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on now. Peace.